Hello people there in that house are doing. I just want to talk to the people around for a moment. So first of all, as you know, the guards are out enforced around the whole country, every part of the country. There's loads of guards stopping checkpoints, asking where you're going and everything like that, and they might ask you for your identification, your passport, any kind of identification. So just have any identification. Some people might say it's in breach of rights, but it's just to find out where you live and say you're in the middle of nowhere. Say actually take for example today. I was out myself. I do have the authority as member of the local authorities. You have the authority to ask what they're doing and where they're going to and everything like that. There was a person around. I know everybody who is local around my village. I don't stop them, because I know who they are. But these two, they're strangers, people from, not from the village. Just put it that way. And I just asked them for identification. They're just passing through. They were looking for a petrol station, so just asked them for identification. I didn't say nothing else about it. I didn't ask them where they were going to. They were just looking for a petrol station. I just asked for identification. I was happy enough. I could have went and asked them 110 questions, but I just was happy enough just to know. They were just looking for a petrol station. That it wasn't, up to any different or anything like that. That's the only reason why I asked them. But you do have the local. We have the authority that. Just FYI, just to say that. No, but I'm just saying to people. Don't say to people, or to the guards, or to the local authorities, why. Why should I give you my passport or identification? Just give the identification, and it's just to find out where you're from. Like say you're in Offaly and you're from Wicklow, to be asking you why are you up in Offaly from Wicklow? And they'll just be asking that. That's the reason why. We're not here to breach anybody's rights or anything like that. We're just trying to enforce. Try to stop this virus. That's all we're trying to do. So just bear with us. We're not, as I said, people might think it's in breach of rights. It is kind of in breach of rights, I will admit. But emergency measures have to be taken. We have to stop this virus no matter how much we have to go into rights. I know it's very hard to say that, but we have to sometimes go over somebody's rights to get the, because we are in an emergency. We have to do things in an emergency situation. So I'm just saying to people, don't go out to here, there and everywhere. As I said with them two people, I didn't know them, so that's why I stopped them and asked them for ID. They just and then asked them what they were doing. But I didn't ask them much more. I actually didn't ask them anything else. I was happy enough with the answer. But yeah, some Garda might be more more questionable than other Garda. And there'd be some honest guards you meet and they'd be like, just ask you where you're going and just let you on your way. Then there'll be some guards that just literally have a whole list of questions. But, just bear with them. Because, they're not going to take any shite, the guards. And, that's as simple as that. They're not taking any shite, the mum. They're not taking any, annoyance from anybody. So please just listen. I know it's hard. Some people don't like, the guards. And that's, understandable. But they're only trying to do their job. These are only men and women. They're just trying to do their job. They're trying to get a paycheck in the end of the week. They're trying to survive themselves. They're putting themselves in harm's way too. So just think about that too before you say anything smart to a Garda or anything like that. But I'm just saying to people, cooperate with the local authorities, cooperate with the local guards. And everything will turn out okay. Because don't make any more hassle for yourself than this is already is. Because this is a hassle, this coronavirus, and it's taking up everything in the country. It's taking up all the resources of the country. And obviously we don't want that. I don't want that. I really don't want to be talking about this more than the cat in the moon. And I didn't want to be out this morning, just walking around and seeing when everything was okay. To help the local guards, to help them control it, but I didn't want to do that more than the cat in the moon, and I have to do that every morning now. Just local policemen, if you may use that word. But it's a nuisance. Then I had to walk around with a mask. It's the biggest nuisance going. But it was only for 2 hours, but it was a nuisance kind of, because you had to wear a big mask and gloves, and it's just a nuisance. It wasn't stopping any cars, but it was just people on the street. I only asked one as I sat down 2 people. That's all I asked. Because they parked over, and I just was asking why they were here. But anyway, just saying to people, cooperate with the guards, cooperate with them. As I said, if you cooperate with them, they cooperate with you. As we said, we're not here to cause any hassle to anybody. We're just trying to stop the virus from spreading. We're just trying to, we're trying to do that. That's all we're trying to do. We're not here to quash people's rights or anything. So never think that. Because we're trying to do our best to try and save people's lives. And that's as simple as that. That's the only reason why I'm out, just trying to save people's lives. by reducing the spread. I know that might sound very stupid, but emergency measures have to be taken in emergency situations. I suppose you would say that. But anyway, just cooperate with the local authorities, cooperate with the guards, and everything turn out okay. Thank you for watching.